Does it pay to be conventionally beautiful? You might think so, but unconventional good looks are all the rage these days, and for good reason too. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that saying rings true when you consider the wide assortment of physical characteristics that make up someone's appearance. We have the natural phenomenon of genetic variation to thank for the many combinations of facial features that exist in people around the world. However, as far as beauty standards are concerned, every culture values its own characteristics, and certain traits have long been associated with being more or less physically attractive. Contrary to popular belief, distinct physical characteristics often enhance someone's allure, creating a more memorable impression on others than those who adhere to more conventional beauty standards. We can look to a long list of celebrities for proof that even Hollywood values unconventional beauty, as a number of A-listers boast faces that defy or transcend conventional beauty standards. Indeed, many celebrities lack the typical or generic features that society generally labels beautiful, and yet they are widely considered to be undeniably attractive. However, those considered unconventionally attractive are often subjected to unfair comparisons due to our culture's unrealistic beauty standards. More often than not, these individuals learn to feel ashamed of the physical traits that make them unique, instead of being encouraged to embrace their natural beauty the way they should.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
The thing is, beauty cannot and should not be defined in concrete or limited terms. Instead, beauty is an abstract concept that shifts and transforms depending on culture, individual preference, situation, and so on. As cheesy as it may be, the truth remains that beauty takes on many forms and there is no set standard for it. If you're often perceived as unconventionally attractive, it's important to alter the narrative and understand that this label doesn't equate to ugliness. It simply means you don't have the features that society usually considers attractive, such as facial symmetry or a proportionally small waist. But in reality, those with distinct features are made equally alluring by the very traits that classify them as unconventionally attractive, if not more so.
The blessing of having a weird face. Somewhere between an otter and something that people find vaguely attractive.
Consider, for instance, celebrities such as Tilda Swinton, whose androgynous looks and ethereal facial characteristics lend her a type of beauty that cannot be easily defined. You would assume that minuscule features and razor-sharp cheekbones fit into these clear-cut standards, yet they amount to a wholly different result. Similarly, someone like Angelica Houston displays a certain magnetism that you don't typically see with more subtle features, enough to land her as the face of major cosmetics campaigns such as Gucci's Bloom. Her prominent bone structure and aquiline nose are reminiscent of ancient standards of beauty, sure, but they don't necessarily align with modern standards. Nevertheless, Houston is considered a classic beauty icon who exhibits poise and innate confidence that sets her apart from the rest. And there are many benefits of being attractive while having unconventional traits and features. A unique physical appearance is immeasurably compelling and gives you a higher degree of presence than you might assume. A 2014 study published in Neuropsychologia revealed that attractive faces without distinct features are more difficult to remember. We see this phenomenon occurring in reverse with models who exhibit peculiar or uncommon looks. These individuals exude greater personality and individuality with little to no effort, and it works in their favor by drawing in your attention. What's more, modern trends allow more freedom in the way people choose to express themselves, and this carries into everyday beauty practices, or so-called anti-beauty practices to be more accurate. This new anti-beauty trend releases us from conventional beauty standards by encouraging people to step away from traditional or subdued looks, replacing them with bold makeup, fun hair colors, and eye-catching facial piercings. After all, one of the top TikTok trends of 2023 was ugly beauty, which promoted challenges to conventional beauty standards. This could be why we're seeing an increasing number of people spending hours enhancing common or indistinct features to stand out from the crowd, such as bleaching their eyebrows. As the younger generations continue to push the boundaries of pretty, there's never been a better time to embrace your unconventional looks.